Our in-depth election coverage continues now with a look at the races we're watching locally.
12 News politics editor Ted Nesi is tracking all the campaigns in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. And Ted, it's a relatively low-key year in our corner of New England.
Yeah, Shannon, Mike, it's a bit of a split screen feeling right now. You have this massive presidential campaign happening nationally, close as can be in the polls. But around here, it's a lot quieter.
In Rhode Island and Massachusetts, this year's top federal race is for U.S. Senate. In Rhode Island, polls show Democratic incumbent Sheldon Whitehouse with a double-digit edge over Republican opponent Patricia Morgan. The pair met for their only scheduled debate last Friday on WPRI 12.
Yes, we do have more work to do. We need an honest and accountable Supreme Court. We need to get dark money out of our politics. We need to protect Social Security and Medicare.
Over the past 18 years, my opponent and his allies have passed a host of radical and destructive policies.
In Massachusetts, Democratic incumbent Elizabeth Warren holds a similarly large polling lead over Republican rival John Deaton. They've debated twice. 3 of the region's incumbent Democratic congressmen all facing Republican challengers with little money or name recognition. The 4th incumbent, Massachusetts' Jake Auchincloss, is running unopposed. But there are competitive contests further down the ballot, like the race for Woonsocket mayor between incumbent Chris Beauchamp and challenger John Ward, or the Cranston mayoral race between incumbent Republican Ken Hopkins and Democratic challenger Robert Ferry. There are key ballot questions, too. Rhode Island voters are deciding on 4 bond referendums, as well as whether to hold a state constitutional convention. Massachusetts voters have 5 questions to decide, including whether to scrap the MCAS test as a graduation requirement and whether to legalize some psychedelic substances.
Depending on where you live, you may also have some municipal or county contests to decide on. Our WPRI.com voter guide has a link to where you can download a sample ballot so that you can be prepared before you go vote. You can get that by scanning the QR code on your screen or going to WPRI.com/vote. Ted Nesi, 12 News.